Hello and welcome to MPS Cricket Ground Hyderabad. This is MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship, match number 7. This is between 𝗏𝗏𝗏 versus Cloud Kings. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has won the toss and Subhash is the striker. Over 7,800 runs in 318 innings. The non-striker, Srinath, close to 6,000 runs in 235 innings with a very good strike rate of 131. Here goes the first ball. Run straight away. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has won the toss and elected to bowl first. And with the new ball, Ajay, 88 wickets in 76 innings, best being 4 for 8. It's a left-hand, right-hand batting combination. Currently in the points table, Cloud Kings standing at number 2 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 number 3. Both have played one match each and they did win those matches. However, Cloud King is a lot better in terms of net run rate, 4.907, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 1.342. Both the openers are off the mark. Slightly overpitched, driven to mid-on for a single. This time straight to the fielder, didn't want to go for the risky run. Passes the outside edge, a very quick delivery. Wanted to defend it, but that goes slightly away from the bat. Getting some swing. Ajay. Played it very fine. That's maybe off the pads. No, it's off the bat. First boundary. First over completed, Deloitte 7 for no loss. Suresh bowling the second over, 63 wickets in 91 matches. Lower full toss, very well fielded, but could not stop it from giving a couple of runs. Well, that was a powerful shot. I can say saved a couple of runs. Shorter length and a slower one. Picked it up nicely. A boundary towards deep square leg for Subhash. It was too short. He simply had to guide it because there are only two fielders in the 30-yard circle. Square leg and mid wicket. He played it in the gap. Another excellent delivery, aiming the stumps, not giving any room. He understood the length is key, and so does the line. So he adjusted the line a little towards offside, aiming the stumps. Subhash had to defend. Once again, slightly towards the leg side. And this time he played it a lot finer. Second boundary of the over. Very nicely picked. Tried straight down the ground this time. Single towards long off. Productive over for D cricket. 11 runs from it. 2 overs completed, 18 for no loss. Slices it all through the ground, straight to deep point. Just a single. Up and over. Misfield. And Srinath gets his second boundary. That was a bit casual effort in the deep. So wide down the leg side. It's not an easy task to bowl to left and right hand combination. Once again, up and over, that should be a boundary. This one, a much better shot than the previous one. Much more control and much more power. That races away to the boundary. That's the line you want to bowl. Just middle and off. Anything slighter on the leg stump or down the leg stump would be challenging because there are only 3 fielders. All 3 are in the 30-yard circle. Once again, it's up in the air and over the infield. This time towards a deep third. There was good enough bounce and pace on that delivery. He picked it up, he simply guided it in the right direction. That looks so effortless batting from Srinath. Catch is the call, but won't be able to catch because the fielder lost his balance. A very good over for 𝗹𝗏𝗏. 18 runs from it, including 4 boundaries. 3 overs completed, 36 for no loss. fielded. Rahul is into the attack. 199 wickets in 234 matches. His best being 4 for 12. Should be a wide. Srinath doesn't want to poke that. Simply lets it go to the keeper. That's up in the air. Has he got all of it? Just one bounce. Is mostly dealing in boundaries. It's got 5 boundaries already. Or rather 6. He faced 10 deliveries and hit 6 boundaries. Striking at 250. It's a very good start that 𝗏𝗏 has got. Now the mid-arm fielder is pushed back to the boundary line. Once again, swings big and misses. They want to make good use of the power play conditions. Only 2 fielders are allowed the 30-yard circle. And they're placed it long on and deep extra cover. Catch was the call, but once again, he played it in the gap. He's good at picking the gaps. Srinath, boundary number 7. Last ball of the over. It's a better delivery, but beautifully driven. A boundary to finish the over. 50 up for 𝗏𝗏 in just 4 overs. That was a good effort in the deep, however. Could not keep the ball because he slipped, trying to balance himself. 50 runs in just 4 overs. A very good start. One bounce to long off. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗵𝗃 is introduced. He's got 110 wickets in 542 matches. Straight to the third man this time. That's an attacking field set on the offside. Third man, gully, backward point, and point. Not easy to pierce through that field squadron. Well, that's a no ball. Trying to bowl away from the crease. That's a free hit driven for a single. Oh, good comeback. Good over so far from Vinod. Even after that no ball. Didn't leave too many runs on the free hit as well. It should have been single, whereas he tried to stop it with his foot, and that resulted in giving an extra run. Just 7 runs from that over. 5 overs completed, 57 for no loss. shot should be a boundary. Both those fielders, long on, placed at long off and deep extra cover, are miles away from each other. Very well picked by Srinath. Boundary number 9. In the air and taken. A very good catch at the end. And the danger man goes. What a catch in the deep. Rahul draws the first blood in his second over. Though he was a little expensive in his first, conceded 14 runs, is back to ball the second. And he lured Srinath to go for a big head. Couldn't time it well. Got the elevation, not the distance. A very well judged catch by Krishna Chaitanya at long on. And Srinath goes for 39 of just 19 deliveries. He has got 9 boundaries in his innings with a very good strike rate of 205.26. Deloitte 61 for 1 in 5.3 overs. 3 more deliveries to go in this power play. And a new man in. Just have to see whether he wants to continue to attack or he would save wickets in the power play. It's off the mark though. Rushil Chakravarti, 3,400 runs in 86 matches with an impressive strike rate of 165, averaging 50.75. Is very aggressive and capable enough to play long innings. Oh, dropped. That could have been wicket number 2. Brilliant over. Just 5 runs and a wicket. Power play completed. Deloitte cricket 62 for 1. Vinod Gummadi continues. Tries through covers. Gets a single off the first ball. Well fielded. There could have been 2 runs, but the fielder kept it to single. Catch it is a call, but it was very high in the air and in the gap as well. Much needed boundary. And boundary after a long time for Subhash. Takes a single immediately after that boundary. That's a sensible thing to rotate strike. Not depend only on boundaries. 𝗬𝗁 takes the single and will keep the strike. 7 overs completed, 71 for 1. Kiran Reddy is into the attack now. 63 wickets in 53 matches. hit straight. Long on will cut it off, keeping it for single. Played towards offside. Or rather, deep back with square leg. Takes the leading edge. Goes high in the air and goes for 4. Lower full toss. Couldn't find the gap. Has to settle for a single. Eight overs completed, 79 for 1. The run rate has come down a bit, still looking healthy, close to 10 runs an over. Subhash moved on to 27 from 22. And Roshil 10 of 8. Cheeky, premeditated, and he gets the boundary. He knows that's the vacant area. He just needs to guide the ball into that. Gone this time. And Suresh punches in the air. Sweet revenge. Excellent delivery to come back after being hit for boundary. Subhash gone for 31 after facing 24 deliveries, 4 boundaries included. And let's look at the replay. And There was some swing. A good length delivery. Missed to read the line. After pitching it, came into the right-hander. Second wicket down for 𝗏𝗏, 83 for 2 in 8.2 overs. Suresh gets a wicket in his second over. And now Reddipalli 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 is into the middle. Walks in at number 4. Over 1,200 runs in 93 innings. A very good strike rate of 123. That was a lower full toss. Half a chance for caught and bowled at the bowler's end. But the batter is lucky. And 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 is off the mark. Slower delivery. And very well played it by Rochelle. On the pads. Drives it. A misfield. But there were 2 runs on the cards anyway. No harm done with that misfield. A successful over has come to an end. 9 overs completed, 86 for 2. Punches it through the ground to deep extra cover for a single. Kiran Reddy back into the attack. Conceded 8 runs in his first. This time punches on the back foot but finds the fielder. played it in the gap. A similar kind of shot, but much better and in the gap. Overall second boundary for 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. Beautiful on drive. Just for a single. Another quick single. The running has been good in the middle. And that we have seen with all the batters so far. Going for the first run very quickly. But they'll have to settle for a single only. 10 overs completed. Deloitte 94 for 2, and it's time for a short drinks break. 94 for 2 after 10, and his change of sides should be a wide, is it? No, he gets away with it. Maruti is introduced, 101 wickets in 102 innings. Good economy of 6.93 and very good average as well. Got 3 wickets 9 times in his career. Hoping to bring some change, break this partnership. Current run rate still more than 9 runs and over. Punches down the ground. Gets a single. That goes very high in the air. Ajay comes underneath it and takes a beautiful catch. And the change in the bowling attack worked for Cloud Kings. Maruti gets his man. And Rushil goes for 19. 2 boundaries included in his 19 runs. That goes very high. He touched it. He fell down. He made sure he's 1 feet away from that boundary line inside. A wonderful catch to dismiss. Hari, 2,120 runs in 117 innings. His highest being 117 as well. Good strike rate and good average. Got 9 half centuries, including 1 century. It's once again left hand, right hand combination. Every time there is a wicket, the run rate kept slowing down. Oh, that was close, but there's an inside edge. Brilliant over from Maruti. Just 2 runs and a wicket in that. 11 overs completed, 96 for 3. Vinod Gummadi is back into the attack. Ball 2 overs, considered 16 runs earlier. Also beautiful delivery. There's only 1 man in the leg side. had to go for it, no other option for him. The fielder. Should be a leg by. Vinod to Hari. Connected and connected beautifully. Such a wonderful shot that was. Just cleared his front foot. And look at the speed of the bat. Brilliant shot. Good comeback delivery from Vinod. Didn't give any width this time. Force the batter to stay in the crease. No change in the fielders. An extra fielder at deep mid wicket. No footwork whatsoever. Just punches it straight to deep extra cover. Played straight to the fielder and went for a quick run. 12 overs completed, 107 for 3. Comes down the track. Ended up slicing it. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. Maruti continues. Setting his field. 3 men on the boundary line on the onside. Long gone, deep mid wicket. And deep square leg. Because they know how strong Hari is on the onside. Want him to play towards the leg side. And that's what he did. Gets a single. Excellent delivery. Pitching an off stump line, turning it into the middle. Defended it on front foot. Back foot punch this time. Down the track, straight down the ground. Didn't carry to the fielder at long off. Good effort though. He did try to go for the catch. That's a wide towards the offside. Let's look at the replay once again. He ended up slicing. Pulls. And finds the gap this time. It needed boundary. That needed a few more to get some more confidence. There was turn and bounce. Pulled it very nicely. 13 overs completed, 116 for 3. Current run rate is 8.92, and with that the projected score is 178. It was over 200 a few overs ago. And as I mentioned, after the fall of wickets, with every wicket there was a reduction in the run rate. Swings big and misses. Rahul coming over the wicket. Has got a wicket earlier and conceded 19 runs in 2 overs. Once again, swings and misses. Connects this time, however, he will find the fielder. Down the track, once again it's up in the air, 2 fielders underneath it. But a very good catch. It almost looked like it was going to be a collision. But once again the partnership is broken. Second wicket for Rahul. And it's Vishnu Chaitanya who goes back to the dugout now. A very good catch by Vinod Kumadi. He's gone for 13 after facing 13 deliveries. Look at that catch once again. Comes down the track. It comes from the toe end of the bat. Got very high in the air. And Vinod takes a very good catch running backwards. Rahul is delighted. '117 for 4, and it's 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, the big man, close to 17,000 runs in 532 innings. The strike rate of 152 plus, 112 50s and 1600s. Those numbers speak. If anyone can turn the tables at the moment, that would be this guy on strike, 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃. A big appeal for caught behind. But umpire Jamil says that's a wide. Now both left-handers are in the crease. Back-to-back wides. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃, a very good striker of the ball, very experienced. Straight to long on and misfield. And Striker is off the mark. He was into the position. Could over 7 runs from it. 14 overs completed. 1, 2, 3 for 4. That's a good number on the board. Sometimes we need to look at these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Current run rate 8.79. New man in the crease. And both are capable of hitting big sixes. So what is it going to be? Will one of the batters take the charge or? Shot and pulled straight to Vinod at wide and long gone. Not from the middle of the bat, but that's a very good running between the wickets. More runs. That was pitching away from the leg stump. Played it very fine. A boundary to deep fine leg. Thick inside edge. Didn't carry to Ajay at long on. Just a single. 15 overs completed, 132 for 4. That's up in the air, but lands safely and beats the fielder. Too short. Picked it up nicely. Excellent shot by Hari.
Ball.
Ajay is back into the attack. It was a little expensive in his first two though. 25 runs conceded in 2 overs. Thick edge. Straight to third man. It's very good running by Shrikar. Because it was his call as it was going behind the square. Slaps it straight through the ground. Single towards long off. Once again, straight down the ground, another single. A slower delivery, that's up in the air and over. Long off for a 6. First signs of aggression from Srikar. He sees that it's going to be a slower delivery, picked it up nicely and dispatches it over. And misfield. That should be another couple of runs. Quickly moves into his double figures. 14 from 6. 16 overs completed, 147 for 4. A lot of running between the wickets for both these batters. And of course, they get dehydrated because the sun is out. Now the run rate is showing some change. It's showing the upward trend. It's gone up to 9.19. That the projected score is 184. Up and over. That's 4. No need to run because no one on the boundary line. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 is back into the attack. Slices it firmly with full control. And he moves to 27 of 19. And gone this time. It kept low and turned slightly. And Hari is gone, is cleaned up by Vinod. Hari goes for 27. He's got 3 boundaries and 1 maximum with a very good strike rate of 133 plus. Partnership is broken once again. It's a premeditated shot. Came down the track. A huge gap between bat and pad. For Akhtar, close to 2,500 runs in 173 innings, 93 not out being the highest. And look at the strike rate, 172. That is what is needed. So he's not going to wait. He's not going to take any time in the middle. He knows what his role is now. .150 up for 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 in the 17th over. Tried to sweep, misses. That's pitching outside the leg stump. Should be a boundary. Made some room for himself and cuts it beautifully. in front of the square. Beautiful shot. And gone. Similar shot, trying to play it across. And Vinod strikes again. A double blow for 𝗏𝗏𝗏 in this over. And both the set batters, 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 and 𝗀𝗏, first 𝗀𝗏, and now it's 𝗃𝗏. He's gone for 18 after facing 9 deliveries. He was looking good in the middle. Now he has to go. Onto his knee, cross-batted. From this angle, you can see a huge gap. And that goes straight onto the off stump. Vinod finished his spell, 4 overs, 35 for 2, the most important wickets. And both these batters are pretty new in the middle. 17 overs gone, 156 for 6. Chinmay. Making a lot of changes, field changes now. They know this is the time to stop the flow of runs. They don't want to give any freebies. Taking their time to set up the field. Deep cover, long off. Are the boundary riders to the offside? That's up in the air. Deep mid-wicket. No chance for them. It's a gap between long gone and deep mid-wicket. He has set the field on the offside, but didn't focus much on the onside. A one bounce into the rope. Kiran Reddy is greeted with a boundary in his third over. Oh, that's massive. That's gone a long, long way. Easy picking for Akhtar. Pitching outside the leg stump. Ten runs from first to that's going to be a wide. That's a brilliant delivery. Better line. Not letting the batter to free his arms. You give any width, consider that as being dispatched. Down the track. This is massive. Excellent use of the feet. The big man plays big shots. He waited, let the ball come to him. And that's massive. Biggest six of the innings. More runs. Wide plus. No, that's a no ball. +4. He wants to. He changed his decision, the umpire. It's a wide +4. Where you bowl, as long as forward is in the middle, it's going to rain sixes, boundaries and sixes. A huge over this. Just clearing his front foot. No much activity in the crease. Full swing of the bat, and that comes from the middle of the bat and dispatched over long off. That's up in the air. Should be taken. Suresh takes the wonderful catch. Under pressure. He knows the importance of this catch, of this wicket. He cannot drop it. But he made sure he holds on to it. Fawad Akhtar goes for 23 after facing 7 deliveries. Hey. Excellent catch by Suresh at long off. But look at the run rate now, 10.22. All that is changed in 1 over. Chetan Desai, 420 runs in 38 innings. Strike rate close to 96. He's at the non-striker's end. Maruti continues. Throw the offside. Ball wins the race. Chinmay is off the mark with the boundary. Excellent shot towards deep point. 28 runs in the previous over. Down the track, over the infield, straight to the man. A deep extra cover, keeping it to a single. Well, they have exceeded the time to finish the innings. So, one fielder less on the boundary line. So, instead of 5, only 4 are allowed. "19 overs completed, 193 for 7. So this might work in the batting team's favor. 𝗏𝗏, one fielder less on the boundary line. The 2 on the onside. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗏, premeditated. And that goes for 4. A boundary towards deep fine leg. What a shot that was. He decided he will go towards the leg side. Made up his mind. Moved across and picked it up nicely. Look at that, where he's standing. And how nicely he picked it up. Beautiful timing. Well, 200 up with that boundary. 201 for 7. Last couple of overs are really in favor for 𝗏𝗏. One-handed. Nothing is going in 𝗏𝗏𝗃's favor at the moment. They leaked plenty of runs in the last 3 overs, 3-4 overs, and now they have a less fielder on the boundary line. Good comeback by Rahul after being hit with those 2 boundaries in the first 2 deliveries. That's up in the air and should be safe. May run for boundary. Yes, it does. Once again, plays a premeditated shot. Leading edge. You cannot set a fielder for that. Chinmay is lucky on that occasion. Slower delivery and picked it up nicely. What a way to finish the innings. It says it is a slower delivery, full toss. It comes down the ground and dispatches it over straight long on. And brilliant over again. 20 runs from it. Chinmay 27 of 10. And 𝗏𝗏 finished their innings with 213 runs for 7 wickets. Everybody contributed. Opener Subhash 31 of 24, Srinath 30 of 19, Vishnu 13 of 13, Hari 27, Srikar 18 of 9, Fawad 27 of just 23 of just 7 deliveries, and at the end Chinmay 27 from 10. Look at the strike rates. Everybody is over 100. Overall 14 extras. And in the bowling, Rahul 4 overs 2 for 46, Vinod 4 overs 2 for 35, Kiran, Maruti and Suresh got 1 wicket each. At the end, it's a huge total that Cloud Kings need to chase, 214 in 120 deliveries. We'll be back after the innings break. to the chase of match number 7 of this MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship Season 1. Deloitte Cricket taking on Cloud Kings. Deloitte has won the toss, elected to bat first, and they've put a very good total of 213 for the loss of 7 wickets in their first innings. And with the target of 214, Cloud Kings is about to chase the biggie. Is about to begin the chase. Here goes the first ball. Over pitched, driven straight to 𝗬𝗰𝗃𝗃 at mid-off. Suresh and Ajay are the openers for Cloud Kings. A slower delivery with extra bounce. Suresh, in 119 innings, scored 124 runs, 1 century in 3 half centuries in his career. A very good strike rate. Close to 128. Should be a wide. Too short. He's a tall man. Srimukt Reddy, 122 wickets in 95 innings, 5 for 9 being his best. It's gone way high. Should be a wide again towards the offside. Let's look at the previous wide. At least 10 feet high. Srimukt, the taller bowler, he's able to generate that extra bounce naturally. Tosses it up this time. And Ajay on strike. Over 1,500 runs in 65 innings. Good average of 27 plus and impressive strike rate of 150 plus, 152. 7 half centuries and 2 centuries. Oh, that's close, but maybe missing the leg stump. Going down. Excellent bowling attack. They wouldn't mind about those additional runs coming in terms of in the form of wides. This one picked up nicely. One bounce into the rope to a steep mid-wicket. Over pitched slightly and simply guided it. Timing is exquisite from Ajay. That's the first run from the bat. That's beautiful. A slower delivery, pitching in midland leg, drifting down. He had to wait until he make a connection. It was into the position already. Very nicely played at the end. It was into his rib cage. Good bouncer as well. First over completed, 11 for no loss. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 is into the attack. 114 wickets in 154 innings, 4 for 20 being his best. Economy is slightly higher, 7.58. Should be a wide down the leg side. He has a fine leg fielder in the circle. And Suresh is off the mark with that single. Oh, should have been taken. That's an opportunity. Gone in drain for caught behind. So caught and bowled. It comes down the track. It's it straight back. And gone this time. Huge gap between bat and pad. Pitching on off stump and turned towards leg. Suresh gone. Clean ball by Fawad Akhtar. After facing 4 deliveries, he has to go back to the dugout. Fawad gets the first breakthrough. Cloud Kings 14 for 1. .7 was the original run rate that they required. It's a wide.
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, new batsman name. Okay.
Over the infield. Vinod is off the mark. Very good striker of the ball. Close to 5,700 runs in 279 innings. With the strike rate close to 143. Huge numbers for Vinod. 2 is a call, if not boundary. Comfortable 2. And look at that shot. The first ball that he faced going over the infield. Ten runs and a wicket. 2 overs completed, 21 for 1. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 for leg before. I'm sure that's going down the leg side. There's not much of a foot movement there. You can see all three stumps in this angle. Didn't move his right leg. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃 continues. Goes straight down the ground. Beautiful shot for 4. Overall third boundary for Ajay. Overpitched. Just digs it. Straight, long off. Oh, that's a direct throw. And up goes the finger. That's suicidal from Ajay. He was playing very well until now. Now he wished he couldn't have gone for that single because he's got a boundary already. And the fielder had 3 stumps to aim at. And he hits the bullseye. He's at least 2 feet away. Ajay gone for 13 after facing 8 deliveries. Excellent throw from Roshil Chakravarti. Cloud Kings lost their second 25 for 2 in 2.3 overs.
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, new batsman name.
Played straight to Chetan, shot at short cover. Defends on the back foot. Very good comeback by 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃. He was a little expensive in his first, but came back strongly for the second. Also quicker delivery, but lost control of the line. He has to re-bowl it. Gets some extra bounce. Goes over. Passes the outside edge. 3 overs completed, 26 for 2. New batter, 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏. Look at those numbers. They are staggering. Over 10,000 runs in close to 500 innings. 44 50s. A decent enough strike rate. And he's off the mark on the very first delivery. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 continues. Boundary. One bounce into the fence. The fielder, in fact, both fielders are in the circle. Mid off and mid on. And he hammers it straight down the ground. Immediately change in the field. Streaker is pushed to long off. Pardon, that would be Srimuch at long off. And the other boundary rider is at deep point. That's humongous. What a shot. Goes all the way for 6. A brilliant shot from 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. That's gone miles. Four overs completed, 37 for 2. This is match number 7 of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship Season 1. Match between Deloitte and Cloud Kings. Change in the bowling attack. The most experienced 𝗬𝗏 is into the attack. 567 innings, 914 wickets. Look at the economy, 6.07, and the average is just 13.54. Staggering numbers. He's into the attack in the power play itself. First change in the bowling attack. That's a good appeal from the bowler, but not much support from the keeper. Should be a boundary. Beats the fielder. Srimuch standing a lot wider. And Vinod Kumari plays straight down the ground. First boundary for him. brilliant delivery. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 was in dual mind whether to play or not. At the end, he refrained himself from playing it. Look at the body language. He was almost ready to play towards mid-wicket, and he had to refrain. A very good over, including that boundary, considered only 5 runs. 5 overs completed, 42 for 2. It's going to be the last over of the power play. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃 continues, and he starts off with a wide. Overall 7 wides in this inning so far. Okay, they get a single in the form of overthrow. Good running between the wickets. Just going straight to the fielder at backward point. The moment it hit the bat, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 started taking the run. Swings and misses. Back-to-back dots. Should be another wide. Overall, the 8th wide, and most of them came from 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗏. Maybe struggling with the line a bit, but he wouldn't mind because he's trying to bowl different lengths, different lines, trying to bring that variation. another wide. That's in the air and taken, a comfortable catch for Fawad Akhtar, and the man in form, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, has to go. Srimu finally gets a wicket. The last ball of the power play. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 goes for 17 after facing 15 deliveries. The very good strike rate of 113. He's got a couple of boundaries and one maximum. He edged it and goes straight to the fielder. 48 for 3 after 6 overs. Striker continues. Couldn't time it well. Vinod gets a single. The new batter, Krishna Reddy, 1,083 runs in 77 innings. Cloud Kings lost 3 wickets in the power play. And with that single, 50 up for Cloud Kings, 50 for 3 in 6.3 overs. And gone. Should be. Up goes the finger. Trying to play it on the front foot. It turns and goes into the keeper's gloves, and he took the bails off in a flash. 2 wickets down in quick succession. 50 for 4 in 6.4 overs. This time it's Vinod Kummadi is gone for 9 after facing 11 deliveries. Sharp work by Chinmay. He was well outside the crease when the bails are off. There's no hesitation from the umpire. Cloud Kings are in a bit of trouble. They're losing wickets in quick succession. and the required run rate is shooting up. It's gone up to 12.3 an over now, as the current run rate is only 7.5. 𝘂𝗃𝗹𝗵, close to 3,000 runs in 133 innings. He can bat long, 1450s and 100 with a good strike rate, close to 139. That's a wide down the leg side. They need partnership. Cloud Kings desperately need a partnership. In the air, oh, didn't carry. Last ball of the over. 𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗏 is off the mark. Good work by the keeper and a very good over from 𝗬𝗰𝗃𝗏. 4 runs and a wicket. 7 gone, 52 for 4. Left-arm bowler coming around the wicket. "34 wickets in 29 innings. Best being 4 for 8. Good economy and average 6.61. So he doesn't leak too many runs. Flighted delivery. Oh, misfield. Misfield, and the first boundary for 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Swings and misses. It's good enough turn for Pankaj. Drive straight to the short covers fielder. This time straight to the fielder at point. That was going a lot away from the off stump. He chased it. Excellent comeback after being hit for that 4. 4 dots. Only 5 runs from that over. 8 gone, 57 for 4. They need at least 2 boundaries every over to keep that run rate under control or even to bring it down. Because now it's gone over 13 runs and over. 13.08. 𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃 continues. The man in the deep. I'll get only a single. That's a strange field set. 4 men on the boundary, on the leg side. And all are in front of square. Clears his front foot. Excellent throw from deep. Keeping it to a single. Should be a couple of runs at least, if not the boundary, but that might go all the way. Good work by the keeper, even he chased it. Because that's the vacant area. Thick inside edge, and that ran for 4. That's humongous. Picked up very nicely. Comes from the mid of the bat. Overpitched and dispatched. A maximum, first maximum for 𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗃. Excellent shot to end the over. 12 runs from it. 9 overs completed, 69 for 4. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 continues. Beaten by the turn. Try to make some room for himself. Misses the off stump. Flighted delivery. That's up in the air. It got enough to clear the ball. Over long gone. Maximum number 2 for 𝘂𝗃𝗃. He's a very good striker of the ball. It got miles in the air and got enough as well. Once again, but this one may not go all the way, but goes straight into the hands of 𝗏𝗏. A brilliant catch. A very good one, running ahead. Almost towards his left. Excellent catch. And Pankaj gets his man. Fantastic catch that was. He was running forward and made sure he completes the catch cleanly. Was very athletic on the boundary line. And 5th wicket down for Cloud Kings. 𝘂𝗃𝗃 gone for 19 after facing 8 deliveries. Very good strike rate, 237. Unfortunately, he could not continue his innings. New batter, Maruti. (1,781 runs in 109 innings. He's got 5 50s. Good strike rate, close to 126. Another tall man. And he's off the mark. Maruti Tatavarti. 10 overs completed, 77 for the loss of 5 wickets. And it's time for a short drinks break. to 10. Change of sides. 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃 is into the attack now. 323 wickets in 206 innings. Best being 7 for 2. Or 5 for 3 times. Another good bowler. Very disciplined. That's in the air, but didn't carry to long off. So another single. The required run rate has gone past 14.5 now. That's up in the air. Who wants it? Two fielders coming underneath it, but eventually 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 takes the catch. Caught and bowled. Wickets are tumbling for Cloud Kings. And this time, it's 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. He's gone for 8 after facing 16 deliveries. He only had 1 boundary in his innings. Another cross batted. Fawad and Vishnu were both running towards it. Finally, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 completes the catch. A very good over from him. Just 3 runs and a wicket. 11 overs completed, 80 for 6. Pankaj continues. Oh, there's a slip in place. Pankaj to Maruti. That's over the infield. Straight to deep extra cover. Sudarshan Kalandur, 2,800 plus runs in 196 innings. The good strike rate close to 130. Got 850s in his career. And he's gone the first ball. Didn't wait in the crease to understand the turn. Just pitching in leg stump line. Tried to play it across. Cross batted. Swings his bat and misses. Bat goes straight onto the stumps. Second wicket for Pankaj. And Sudarshan gone for none. That's a huge turn. Hitting the top of the off stump, punches in the air. Pankaj. 81 for 7 in 11.2 overs. Chiru, the new batter. 135 runs in 22 innings. Now the tail end starts. That close. Back-to-back wickets. Once again, sharp work by the keeper. And Pankaj is on hat-trick. He should have played on the back foot, tried to defend, but he leans forward and tried to defend. Missed the turn, came out of the crease. Another batter goes as duck. Back-to-back wickets for Pankaj. He did not even reach the crease. And no hesitation for umpire Jamil to raise his finger. Pankaj on hat-trick. We have seen 50s, we have seen 100. We haven't seen a hat-trick in this tournament so far. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏. Now that's a twist. As a left-hander, close to over 2,900 runs in his career in 148 innings. The hat-trick ball, here it goes. There's a leg slip in place. No hat-trick for Pankaj. Chance of a run out at the non-striker, and up goes the finger. There was a mix-up. Oh, comedy of errors. Maruti should have gone for the single. Kiran Reddy was halfway through. And it's always difficult for a batter to turn back and reach his crease. Cloud Kings 9 down. A flighted delivery over pitch. He was nowhere near the crease. Last man walked in. 81 for 9 in 11.5 overs. What an over this has been. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Touches the pads and goes back to the keeper. Twelve overs completed, 81 for 9. They're 1 wicket in hand, Cloud Kings. That's Vihari who just walked in. And Chetan Desai into the attack. Flighted delivery, played it back to Chetan. First boundary for Vihari, rather Maruti. They don't want to take the single. Last to ignite batter Maruti is on strike. Flighted delivery straight to the fielder, but that's dropped. Fawad Akhtar, the fielder, is usually very good in that position. Short covers. Went for a quick single this time. Last ball. Single of the last ball, so that Maruti can keep the strike. "13 overs completed, 86 for 9. Should be a wide down the leg side. That's up in the air and will land safely. Vihari on strike. Vihari 66 runs in 17 innings. He's on strike, trying to save his wicket. Play as long as possible. Down the track. Couldn't time it and couldn't find the gap. It's Vishnu Chaitanya bowling his second over. Well, there was a bit of confusion because of the stumping. It's taken enough time. Technically, the ball was dead by now, The finger, up goes the finger, and that concludes the match. Is gone. The last man gone as leg before wicket. And they're 88 all out Cloud Kings. And a huge win for Deloitte. They win the match by 125 runs. Only 4 batters reached to a double figure mark. Ajay 13 of 8, Vinod Kotta 17 of 15, Seshu 19 of 8, the top scorer, and Maruti 10 of 12 not out. Overall 11 extras, all in the form of wides. And in the bowling card, Pankaj Arora stands out. 3 overs, 3 for 14. Vishnu Chaitanya, 2 overs, 2 for 5. And Srimukh, Fawad and Srikar all got a wicket each. So the result of match number 7, Deloitte has won it by 125 runs. And we'll come back for the man of the match presentation. Well, it's time for the man of the match of match number 7, and that goes to Pankaj Arora for his wonderful performance with the ball. 3 overs, 14 runs and 3 wickets. Of course, there's a run out in that. Pankaj, tell us about this match and your team's performance and your performance.
To be honest, it was a great wicket. Initially, we gave a tight total to them, and our bowling side is too strong, so we had one thing in mind to restrict them as early as possible. So it was a team effort, and in the end, we did it a good job.
And you missed the hat trick. Of course, there was an opportunity. So, any regrets about it, and what was your thought?
Not a regret actually, but yeah, definitely it would be a good chance if I get the hat trick. But anyways, it was a team game, so I would appreciate that I did my job at that time.
And you may have played in multiple tournaments outside this one, MVL. So, can you tell the difference between other corporate tournaments and playing in MVL?
MVL, it's like the management is too good, everything is happening on time, and to be honest, it is a great spot to play on. So overall, the experience is much better than any other league.
Wonderful. So all the best for your upcoming matches, and enjoy the game. Thank you very much for talking. That's the man of the match, Pankaj Arora, and that's all from the presentation.